Hello there, Lake County Library. This is Christy Lewis from the Lakeport branch, and today I'm here with a book haul of thrillers and nonfiction for you. And we also have a historical novel, so let's jump into it. But I just want to let you know that down below you can find a link to our library catalog where you can order any of these books or many other books, including movie adaptations, ebooks, audiobooks, book on CD, large type, all kinds of books, and playaways as well for some books, which are like MP3 players that just you get to borrow. So if you want to order any of these things for free, do check out the catalog linked down below. I also have the titles that are mentioned in this video listed down below, so you can just copy and paste them directly into the catalog. And I also wanted to make sure that you were aware of all the cool things that are on the library website available for you digitally. We do have ebooks and audiobooks and Canopy, which shows movies and documentaries and things like that, but we also have a lot of classes available on our website, which like I said, have linked down below. We have Coursera, we have LinkedIn Learning, we have Skillshare, we have Get Set Up, so lots of job help. If you are making your portfolio or your resume look nice, you can take some of these classes and learn some new skills. Or you're just a lifelong learner and you want to learn something new, we have lots of classes for you here. So definitely check out the digital content on our Lake County Library website. Again, linked down below. Okay, let's jump into the book haul. First off, we have Mercy by David Baldacci. David Baldacci is a New York Times bestselling author of thrillers, and this is also a thriller. This is book 4 in the Atlee Pine series, which is a thriller series. And Atlee Pine is an FBI agent, and in book 1, she's working at the Grand Canyon. So let's start with book 1 so that we don't spoil book 4. This one is called Long Road to Mercy, and it starts off in the beginning. There's a really compelling description, but it's a bit long, so I'm just gonna summarize it for you, where Atlee and her sister are 6 years old, and there's a kidnapper in front of them, and he sings, "Eeny, meeny, miny, moe," to pick which one of them he will kidnap. And he picks Mercy. So Atlee Pine is left with that trauma for the next 30 years. And then that's when we meet her as an FBI agent at the Grand Canyon. So something strange is happening at the Grand Canyon. There's been a mule stabbed to death. And as Atlee is investigating this strange act of violence, she discovers there might be something bigger going on here. And she's trying to find the tourist who killed the mule. But before she can uncover everything that she's sort of finding, like unwinding a ball of string, she is called off the case. And she's concerned that it's not going to get solved unless she is on it. And she's very concerned that this has a wider plot that's going to affect America, and in fact, democracy in America. So very big plot. I was very gripped by this description. If it sounds good to you, you can get it for free down below. Mercy was published by Grand Central Publishing in 2021, and it is also available on ebook, audiobook, playaway, and book on CD. Next, we have The Midnight Lock by Jeffery Deaver, which is also a thriller. This is book 15 in the New York Times best-selling Lincoln Rhyme series, which has been made into an NBC TV show called Lincoln Rhyme: Hunt for the Bone Collector. So let's start with book 1. The Bone Collector, so that we don't spoil book 15. In The Bone Collector, we are meeting Lincoln Rhyme, who was once a brilliant criminologist and genius in the field of forensics, and then a personal tragedy just destroyed all of that, and he felt like he could not go on. But now a killer is challenging him to a duel of wits, and with the police detective Amelia Sachs by his side, they have to follow a labyrinth of clues back into New York City's past and into the mind of a madman. I'm always interested in the history of big cities, so that really called out to me as an interesting premise. So if it sounds good to you as well, you can order it for free down below. Midnight Lock was published by G.P. Putnam's Son in 2021, and it is available on ebook, audiobook, book on CD, playaway, and large type. All the things. Next, we have a historical fiction called Tenderness by MacLeod. This is a historical novel for the fans of Gentlemen in Moscow, and Z, a novel of Zelda Fitzgerald. So very like literary history, but also it involves American politicians and elected officials. So this is recreating the story of the publishing of Lady Chatterley's lover worldwide. Long after the author has died, bereft due to the censorship of his book, later historic obscenity trials about his book are the subject of this book, Tenderness. So in Tenderness, we are following actually Jackie Kennedy, and I don't know how historically accurate this is. This might be like reinvented. We're following Jackie Kennedy, who is taking advantage of the obscurity of her life while she still has it, shortly before she becomes First Lady, to attend a hearing of the US government because she wants to express her enthusiasm for the book and her outrage at its suppression. And somebody important notices this interest of hers, and that is the FBI director, J. Edgar Hoover. So I just have a feeling from this description that Hoover might kind of become an antagonist in this story. It might have big political consequences for Jackie Kennedy to be supporting Lady Chatterley's lover, which is known for having some sexual content, which was very shocking for the time. I think it was published in the 20s or something originally. So it's a well-known classic now, but back then it was mostly known as scandalous. But Tenderness, if it sounds good, can be ordered for free down below. It's also available on ebook, and it was published by Bloomsbury in 2021. And I'm sure Lady Chatterley's Lover is also available down below. Next, we have a nonfiction book, which is a bestseller. Instantly, it was a New York Times bestseller, it says. It's called The Dawn of Everything, A New History of Humanity by David Graeber. So this is looking back into the history of humanity, our ancestors, and kind of dispelling the idea that they were either utopians or just brutal, warlike tribal groups of people. He's taking a look at societies that are in between that, and he comes to some conclusions about how America could have a path forward in a different direction of organizing society. So I'm getting sort of Marxist vibes from this description, but I'm not entirely sure about that. So if you're interested in the subject of the history of humanity, it sounds like he's taking a very different view of it than we were like taught growing up in school. And actually, I really enjoyed the book Guns, Germs, and Steel, which sounds sort of similar, but I don't know if the conclusions are the same. But I really enjoyed Guns, Germs, and Steel. And if you did as well, you might enjoy The Dawn of Everything. Guns, Germs, and Steel talks about how certain civilizations had larger animals who could help those people groups accomplish more work, whereas other people groups did not have large animals. And so they were not able to develop the same technology because you can't do as much work with a goat as you can with a cow, you know? So anyways, that's Guns, Germs, and Steel. If The Dawn of Everything, which is the new book, sounds interesting to you, you can order it down below. It is available for free as well on ebook, audiobook, and playaway. It was published by Farrar, Straus & Gier in 2021. And finally, we have The High Five Habit. This is by Mel Robbins, the author of The Global Phenomenon, The 5-Second Rule, which I believe is about motivation. It's like a one easy trick to help you with your motivation. So The High Five Habit is another sort of simple tool to help you take control of your life. If your inner critic is just raging all the time, even if you're accomplishing things, you're not feeling good about it, you're feeling stressed with doubt or whatever, you can't help focusing on what is wrong. Mel is saying that she has devoted this book to people like us. That is totally me. This essential trick is to just encourage yourself, be a fan of yourself, believe in yourself. It's a very Bangtan Sonyeondan BTS message that is really cool. If the High Five Habit sounds good to you, you can order it for free down below. It is also available on ebook, and it was published by Hay House Inc. in 2021. That is it, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this book haul. I hope that you'll let us know if you order any of these or if you have any questions. We really love to hear from you. And make sure to give this video a like and subscribe to the channel if you really enjoy seeing what we have new coming up. Until next time, guys, take care. Bye-bye.